Welcome back to PRM, where canceling fascism is our culture. I am a cancel culture warrior when it comes to fascism. And on that note, this is a very, very important day in world history. April 28th is. April 28th, 1945, Benito Mussolini, fascist dictator from Italy, was hunted down by leftist partisans and killed. His corpse dumped in the town square in northern Milan, where it was strung up for the local town folk to beat, kick, and spit on, amongst other things, other ways to abuse corpses, I imagine. Big day. Yeah, this is a big day to remember. Not too long ago, not too far in the past, we dealt with some of the worst political ideologies we've ever seen in our lifetime. And let today serve as a reminder going forward to all the people believing in fascist politics in 2023. Believing in Trumpism, believing that authoritarianism is the way to go, believing in the oppression of minority people, whether they are gay, whether they are trans, whether they are women, black, immigrant, name the minority group, name the human rights violations. Today is for you to remember that if you're going down those roads of oppressing people who aren't like you, that what happened to Benito Mussolini and the fascists in Italy in 1945 is the natural end point for all fascists. Okay. See, it starts with conservatism, and then you're just like, this isn't for me. I'm going libertarianism. That ain't for me either. We're going Trumpism. We're going authoritarianism. We're going down that fascist path. And you have to take inventory right about now, because that's where I see a lot of the conservative movement in America going off the deep end, off the political spectrum, to fascism, to the T4 program, to forced sterilizations, to legislating against minority groups who aren't like you. And it's not hyperbole. We're literally living it in real time. You're having people on the right wing saying that trans people should be literally eradicated. You're having Christo-fascists on the Supreme Court repealing women's reproductive rights. If you don't really, like, fascism is such a loaded term, but one of the hallmarks of fascism, other than the one I've stated here, where it's othering minority groups, is using state apparatus to oppress those people via the Supreme Court, via the State House, doesn't matter where. You're using government to oppress people. Got it? If you are doing this, you are a fascist. This is one of the biggies. This is one of the big ones. One of the glaring hallmarks of fascism is when you use the state to oppress people you don't like. Take away their rights, take away their identity, take away their liberty, you take away their freedoms. And I see that in the United States of America 2023. And I'm having exactly none of it. You want to be like Benito? You're going to get treated like Benito. Someone is going to treat you eventually like your old pal Benito. Because that is the end point of fascist behavior. Get it? I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Because I'm seeing way too much of this happen. And there needs to be a wake-up call for people who forget history. I see it being repeated in real time. I'm not going to allow it. We're not going to allow it. It won't be permitted. Your inevitable endpoint will be what happened to Mussolini. I promise you that. If it goes that far, that awaits you. Because people who truly love freedom and liberty and human rights aren't fascists, and they have no room for it. People have forgotten. So if this reaches one person and wakes up one person out of their slumber, it'll be worth it.